for no reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
He done turned
yo, what is
into
up with this Ice Cube reference?
it's over and done with.
Oh, man.
You need to get yourself all the way together.
I can't be hearing bumps in the night, Nick. I need to
It
know
was
what's
not a
going
bump
on.
in the night.
Right.
Man, bad nerves, dog. It's been a
We
long
So
day.
see.
so 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 one.
Good God.
Who told you were the only person in the house?
True. I assumed, but you should announce that shit.
Why?
I'm glad I didn't have my pistol. Cause I would have reached for it right there.
Oh my god.
First of
Why?
all,
First of all, no. Let's stop. Why is your voice like that?
Because I'm in shop right now.
No, your voice was like that before.
you talking like you came from a pimp convention.
You see my pinky out?
Oh Lord, you think you
Oh.
fancy? So
This is what we are in for today.
okay,
Oh my goodness.
but that's all I had to say about the Washington football team.
I mean, like you said, it's a rebuilding year. I understand fans gonna be fans. They're gonna be upset. I don't normally read it. This is my boy. He told me about what was good. He was commenting, saying Haskins has potential to need more work like any other young QB. Exactly. He's talking about it. Oregon coke was decriminalized. We can definitely gonna talk about that later on.
Okay.
They decriminalized the hard drugs down in Oregon.
Yes,
You
we know.
know I have a
Oh
controversial
yeah.
opinion about that.
But here's the thing: you sat here and you're telling. Hopefully, you were only talking to the Oregon people.
Yes, you need to clarify. Go do coke. Oregon, Washington football fans.
Oregon.
Honestly, we're gonna get into that later. Like I said, I have a controversial point of view on this
Okay,
subject right here.
let's go.
But it's a legitimate controversial point.
But you
All right.
think everything is legitimate, so I mean, next.
So what else you got to say in sports? What else you got to say? What else you got to say? The Cowboys are winning.
They still winning.
That's terrible.
It's
Yeah, I
terrible.
haven't checked my fan. I'm doing pretty good at fantasy football this week.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was up
Cause
five.
sometimes we can tell when you're not doing good because we be in the middle of the show and you just be
He's like, "Arr."
Hey man,
you making sound effects like either you about to have an orgasm or beatbox. We don't
Right,
know.
and I'm sitting up here next to him, and I'm like,
Uh,
camera free, go blank.
she's like, yo, can we trade seats? And I'm like, no, you sit
right,
right
you're good.
If you
No.
see the camera free, go blank and hit boom, you know which one it
there. Oh
Oh my
shit,
goodness.
you going to hell.
Hold on to lose by 1 point. Major. It's
Um,
1918. I thought it was something bad.
nah.
No, it's bad if they win.
Then I'm winning by 30
Period.
points in fantasy, so I'm good.
Um,
And Kyler Murray.
so what's the name of this vodka again?
What, Stoli?
Stoli. So it is smooth. Renegade told me it was smooth. It was really
Yeah.
smooth.
You see that at the bottom?
Now,
Well, it's that's the nickname.
Ultra luxury vodka.
That's the nickname. Why you call it Stoli? It's longer than that, but
okay,
That
if you
just
can
sound like
pronounce it, then hey, more power
but
to you.
Stoli, it here's the thing. It's a big difference between the taste of that
Stolish knock
and the taste of that. Yes.
Mhm.
Stolish knock.
When when Renegade told me it was smooth,
Some Russian shit.
it's
Do you know what vodka is, my love?
I know.
Russian.
Oh,
Some
okay.
Russian shit. Yeah.
So it's smooth with that one. Nothing wrong with platinum, by the way. Is not as
It's harsh.
harsh. It's
Oh,
not as
now you
CP3 ish.
fucked up.
We noticed.
Get your pinky out
Oh, did you finish the? Oh, okay, never mind.
there.
So anything else on football that you want to tell us about
uh,
without getting us banned from the air?
nah. Just that it was interesting that if you watch my pregame and the keys to victory, some of the stuff I pointed out happened in the game. So tune in. Not every Sunday, but I'm on majority Sundays for the pre and post game. Did a pregame, no post game. We wrapped it up a little bit here. Tune in tomorrow night on Sports and Hill podcast. Starting at 8 o'clock, we'll break down the game, the good, the bad, the
Hmm.
ugly. Take your comments, and if you got something smart to say, we can have a decent conversation.
Oh,
So
what?
If you don't know
ooh.
what you're talking about, then I'm gonna fry you.
Okay, that's
It
more
is what
appropriate. So
it
we'll
Next
talk.
topic.
We'll talk. Cause we have any we keep talking about this off camera, but we never talk about it on camera.
what that is.
Holyfield, not I mean Roy Jones, Mike.
We did talk about it
We
on
talked
camera.
about it?
It's a hot mess. It's bad.
And you know it's gonna be for a Legends belt now.
Yeah.
So I think the WBC had decided to put a belt up.
hmm And
Um,
I think that is a bad.
But it's an
who do you go
exhibition,
for?
so
I
I'm
do.
like,
Who's your pick?
Okay, let me be real with you. I love both fighters. I do. However, Roy does not have the mass to fight Tyson. Also, Roy is in shape.
He is.
He actually trains one of my friend's nephews,
Okay.
and he's in shape and for his age, wonderful. But you have to look at naturally he's a small guy,
Yeah. So he's gonna be
and
slower.
he built his way up to the weight, through the different weight classes.
Yeah.
Mike is big, period. Mike is also in a different mindset. Roy chilling. Mike is out for blood. We
Oh.
don't necessarily know why. He's always been that way. But if you look at him training, Mike is somewhere else.
Mike is training like he's still in his 20s.
Well, see, Roy.
But I'm talking the mentality. He's somewhere else, and Roy is chilling.
See, the thing with Roy, like you mentioned with him coming up throughout the weight classes, Roy never was really technically sound. He was athletically gifted. And he was so quick and elusive that when you watch some of his knockouts, when he actually drops his hands to his side and leaves his chin wide open for his opponent swings, he moves and then knockout off of one punch. So he isn't someone that's technically sound. Mike isn't technically sound, but Mike is training, like you said, like he's still in his 20s. He's taking this serious.
And Mike is quick too.
Yeah, Roy. Yeah, Mike.
Mike is deceptively quick.
Yeah.
Like people, when we talk about quickness, we don't bring Mike up in that conversation.
Because he's
We think,
different.
we think, we think, we think Floyd Mayweather. We think Roy Jones. Yo, if you watch a Mike Tyson knockout,
Mike's power punches are quick.
most people who get knocked out by Mike never see the punch.
Yeah, the uppercut is ridiculous.
They
it's so
are all
and
quick.
compact.
Dog, you remember the uppercut that he knocked the nigga through the ropes?
Yes.
Alex Stewart, 18 seconds in, that was the last pay-per-view I paid for because I was pissed.
Yeah, I was mad about it. I think I paid for that one too.
I knew it was going to be bad because his wife was crying on his way to the.
First of all, when they stopped taking Mike off HBO fights, and I think we got to a rack of fights, and my mom was a big boxing fan, and we stopped having to order Mike Tyson fights
You can't
because niggas was getting knocked out in the first round in like 30 seconds and shit like that, and he went to a rack and we was just like, "Ma, I don't know." And she be like, "You want to order the fight? You want to have your friends come over?" And he be like, "For what? For 30 seconds?"
Right, and the undercard wasn't good enough to carry it.
Yes.
Yeah, like the last week's fight, I was actually watching the Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, the last fight was
It came on. I saw it on pay-per-view the week before, and I watched it again. And this
quick.
That dude, that's only like the third time I watched him fight live. But that dude is gonna be a problem.
But let's get back to this Mike and Roy situation.
I think it's stupid.
I mean,
it was exhibition. I know they was putting a belt.
I mean,
no, but even in exhibition, Mike is not.
Let me tell you. Did you see the?
Yeah,
Did you see the exhibition fight when dude thought, "Oh, I can beat Mike Tyson," and then Mike really hit the nigga, and the nigga
laid out, laid all the way out. Like, come on,
yo,
Mike does not understand the concept of it.
Lady Antoinette, I'm gonna say it like this: he looked like he hit him, and that dude thought about it his whole entire from his beginning. He thought about his beginning when he was coming out the womb to his death.
That's
like
he. That's why I imagine getting hit like Mike Tyson feel like you question everything about life. Like, why am I here?
You question breathing after you were born.
But that was with protective gear.
There is no such thing with Mike Tyson.
Like,
but even still, I don't believe him and Roy are supposed to be wearing protective gear.
No, they're not.
So at the end of the day, I don't think it's smart for Roy to.
I mean, it's going to end quick.
I don't think it's smart.
The only thing is, if Roy can, for Roy's key to victory, if he can box and just box and keep Mike away with the jab, he'll be safe.
Mike
But
gonna eat that
Mike
gonna eat that jab.
But here's the thing: the biggest problem Mike has ever had is with boxers.
Yeah.
Like a boxer, because
later in life he has gotten tired, but.
Like Holyfield wasn't a better fighter than Mike. He was a better boxer than Mike.
He was a better headbutter. Fuck that.
But that's
Mike was a better biter. So what do you want to say?
The ref wasn't calling it. Mike had to take it to his
But
own
that's not
hands.
what you do. That's not. This
He
Come
is,
on,
had
come.
no
this
choice.
is a
Listen,
professional
listen, dog.
Gunman number 3.
Gunman number
No, he became 3 now.
three.
He has 2 and 3.
You got 2 and 3.
He's split.
Gunman on number
I
Trey.
got the 45 and the 40 now.
Oh shit.
See?
But what we're saying is, a good boxer can frustrate Mike. If
But when he gets frustrated, he loses his cool.
if if Roy Jones decides he wants to go blow for blow with Mike, he's going to sleep. Night night.
Quickly.
The worst case scenario, and here's the thing: you can have Mike Tyson said the greatest thing ever. Everybody has a game plan until you get punched in the face.
Yep, you're right.
My greatest
And-
quote ever was, I think I broke my back. It was spinal.
Yes, final.
That,
But that we don't know what planet he was on.
That
at
was
the
what that
time.
means. I'm gonna go back to what
remember that, but-
I'm gonna go to what I just said.
Flashback. I'm sorry.
Please forgive CP3 for the
I
shit
had a
he's saying.
flashback, I'm sorry.
His
And
greatest
he
quote
said
is
that was the greatest thing. No.
no. His greatest quote was everybody because it's true.
Yeah.
You can think about I'm a bob, I'm a weave, I'm gonna do this, and then when you get hit in the face, you be like, yo, this motherfucker hit me in my
Whitney,
yo.
That shit hurt.
That's if you're.
Hello, welcome to the Bar Radio.
Hello,
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. This is the uncle of the boxer who Roy Jones trains. That's a friend of Lady Antoinette.
Oh, cool.
Got me scared. We started talking a little slow. Before the drop, like,
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little slow.
so how do you feel about this?
I'm gonna need Roy Jones to put his energy into training my nephew and sit his behind down because Mike Tyson ain't going out there to fight no exhibition fight. Mike Tyson is going back there to relive his glory days and feel like the old Mike Tyson again. And he's gonna kill Roy Jones. Yeah, I said it.
I feel you, and I agree with you, and that's the same thing Lady Antoinette was saying. Like for real, that's been the vibe I've been getting with Mike. Like Mike ain't looking just to have one fight and done. He's looking to beat a couple of people up before he sits down and turns 60.
Yeah,
Like he's looking to hurt some people.
He's a pit bull. Like he's a hungry pit bull. He's going to destroy Roy. And Mo.
I watch a lot. I see footage of Roy that nobody else sees via my nephew. So I see how he moves. I see everything. And Roy looks good. If Roy was going to box another boxer, I feel you. Roy gonna do his thing. Roy is looking real good in the ring.
Agree.
He's not going to fight a regular guy. He's going to fight somebody with some screws loose, who think he got it together. He got old demons. It's just, I wouldn't do it.
Brooklyn. That's a whole different set of New York. And I'm from New York.
Mike has gone through a big transition. He's not as crazy as he used to be. He's still crazy, but he ain't as crazy as he
He's not as crazy as it used to be, but out of his own mouth, he said he missed that guy. Out of his own mouth, he said he feels like a pussy.
See?
And
See?
he missed that guy, so he's going to go see a therapist to bring back those old demons, because that's where he want to be. And I don't think it's fair for Roy to get in the ring with that for an exhibition.
I bet you do, CP3.
I feel that.
CP3 feels
Because sometimes when you're trying to be a better man and trying to do right, and people try to take advantage or think, oh, he getting soft, I'ma try him because he ain't the same.
You
dude he
gotta
used
show
to be.
him who you
You
are.
gotta show him who you is, and I think that's what might be doing.
No, but nobody was testing him.
Didn't
Nobody was saying that.
See, that's the problem. Nobody was
exactly.
nobody was pushing him.
I don't know.
No just know if we still got it.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something. I don't know nobody, boxer or anyone, yo, Mike, I don't think you got it. Hell no.
We don't want to see if he
might have been in
actually.
the
Do you know what a synonym for Mike Tyson is? Nigga, fear.
He might have been in the club. Somebody said something. He heard it pass. I'm like, oh,
First,
Mike Tyson the best. Oh yeah, I'm like,
dog,
oh
dog,
No,
dog,
ain't
dog.
nobody
yeah.
say that.
First of all, ain't nobody alive, especially my age, that would say.
We didn't say
Nigga, these
that.
little
First of
millennials,
all,
man.
first of all, niggas know what. Nigga, Google Mitch Green. That nigga gave an interview
Yep.
at the Mike caught him on the
Highlights.
street.
I
Yep.
watch once a week.
And he
his
talked
old
about that
video.
in his little show that he
Yeah.
did.
The show was good. That's
I
what I'm
saw
like.
it too.
You know it was real good? That punch he gave Mitch Green and had that nigga face. Like, how your whole left side of your face swell up?
Bro, he
Your whole face. Your lips and your eyes swell up at the same time. Boy, you look like one of those drawings from the 50s of black people.
Oh my god.
He was.
But I mean, real talk. Me and Mo talked about this all the time. That's Mo on the line, and it's like nobody that I know of can come up with a reason that Roy Jones should do this. Like, there's no reason.
I mean, for Roy, I think what it is testing yourself against one of the greatest of
But
all
that's
times.
not smart.
However,
He might not be smart. But
however, keep in mind, keep in mind what Michael Jordan did to his legacy playing with the Wizards. How about that?
That's what I'm saying. And I
That-
love Roy. I love Roy.
You gotta
and
remember
I
the last
can't.
image of Roy in the ring when he got.
I don't see what he did to his legacy. We all looked at him as he was an old dude. All right, he old now.
Right.
And he did all right for an old dude. I don't see no blemish. I don't see a blemish in his legacy.
But it wasn't necessarily a blemish, but he wasn't successful when he tried to
when
come
he
back.
tried to go up to light heavyweight, that's when his legacy, when he got knocked out and was still swinging and unconscious on the canvas, that kind of ruined his legacy. And that's, to me, when showed that he tried to go too far. Because him going up, I believe it was 4 weight classes before that, he was the man because he had the speed advantage. He wasn't the most technically sound, but he had power and he had the speed. And fortunately, when he went up in weight, the power came with him. We saw with Floyd, when he went up in weight, his power didn't necessarily come with him, but he went more of a defensive style and still became almost untouchable and one of the greatest fighters ever. So saying that, I don't think he has a chance against Tyson. But, I mean, like they say in football, any given Sunday, I'm not saying it's going to happen. Maybe Tyson gets something in his eye and Roy sneak him one and he knock him out.
But do you think, I'm honestly, do you think Roy has the power? And I'm asking Mo this. I'm asking Mo since he, do you think Roy has the power to knock Tyson out?
I'm still on the line. I'm gonna say no. I'm a Roy Jones fan. Roy Jones will hit you with a barrage of punches, and eventually you're gonna fall. But to hit Mike with a combo that's just gonna drop him, Mike gonna have to hit. Roy will have to hit Mike all night, and that ain't happening. Cause to hit Mike, you gonna get hit.
Yep. And Mike is, as fast as he is, he's just as powerful.
But here's the thing, and
he's just as powerful.
One of the things I appreciate is honesty, because he's not biased about what he's saying.
Well, he's not a promoter.
No. See, you missed what I'm saying is that he's not down in Roy, but he's coming with realness. It's saying and having a very truthful conversation about it. Like, you know, it's easy to be like, well, Roy Jones training my nephew, he gonna knock him out the sky, but he's being very truthful. So I appreciate this honesty.
Mo is actually one of my friends, like for real, not just like on social media. So he gonna be honest, because then he had to deal with me if he wasn't.
Okay.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna just keep it honest for real. I love Roy Jones. Roy Jones is one of my favorite boxers. When Tarver put him down, I was like, it was just the worst day of my life. However, yeah, because I think he could beat Tarver. But anyway, when Tarver put him down, I was sad. If Tyson put him down, I won't think nothing else. I expected it. I expected.
So I'm gonna tell you this too. And we'll set this up with Lady Antoinette. I would love to interview your nephew.
You would? I'll see if I can make it happen.
Bet.
You can also come on my show to actually do Sports on the Hill. We cover local sports. We got a boxing analyst. We can set something up too. So we'll be in
Hmm.
contact. We can do a Zoom interview, do something.
Especially if he has a fight. His nephew is not in this area, but if he has a fight in this area,
No, we can zoom
We
it. We
can
go. We
Zoom
but
got.
it.
no, I'm saying
I got
that would
Skype.
be
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
even
we
for
use
Sports on the
Zoom.
Hill.
He
He
use Skype.
definitely would
Yeah, I can have them
would
Skype in
cover
or
that.
Zoom in. You know, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
so
It's
oh,
we definitely could do
we
it
all
though.
about networking, baby. That's what we do
Mhm.
here.
Mhm.
So
Well, for everybody listening, his name is Michael Williams Jr. He's 13-0, middleweight. No, I'm sorry, he's a welterweight, 14-0, 4 championship belts.
we got
21 years old.
now.
What's his name again?
Michael Williams.
Michael Williams Jr.
Can you if definitely put that in the comments? We definitely want to look him up, but we definitely will. You know, even let me rephrase that. Even if he had won no championships, we want to interview him.
Right. We want
I
to
definitely
support that.
we definitely want to support that. Like I said, because we support black businesses, we support black entrepreneurs, anybody that's doing something positive. So on the real, we definitely want to interview him.
Well, I already know how Janet get down, so yeah, y'all got it.
I just text my boxing expert right now.
Wait, why you say it like I know how Janet get down? Y'all got it. Like
we all know how.
like
So-
I'm third.
We behind the scenes.
So
know how Janet
anything you
get
want to
down.
tell us about Janet while you on the
Oh
line?
yeah. Oh, thank you, 151. I'm glad you said that because how many times they put me on black. Is there anything that Miss Janet, Miss Lady Antoinette has that you want to pass along? Nothing too embarrassing, but just some insight into the lady that's always judging me over here on my side.
Oh, that sounds kind of personal. You might.
I just know she don't deal with shady business, so
What you say?
I said I know you don't deal with shady business, so if you promoting it, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't do shady.
One of the things about Lady Antoinette is, she only brings quality people to the show, and honestly, we be having honestly, ever since she came to the show, we limited the amount of guests because just the three of us have some of the craziest conversations ever, and it just be fun. Like the show done changed into a 3-hour show just off the fun that we have. Her and Gunman number 2.
Hey, AKA CP3 GM2, man. Get it right. I got to trademark that.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
but at the end of the day, you put the gunman number 2 first.
No, he's second.
No,
now.
but you just said AKA.
CP3,
So Mo, let me tell you, my nephew Renegade, if you look him up on YouTube, Renegade 703, we have a video called Money Convo, and our illustrious co-host CP3 plays gunman number 2.
Mhm.
And we always joke about that because he brought his own real life prop to the video shoot.
I'm just saying. If he
When I
said-
say real life prop, I mean he brought a real gun.
I'm just saying. He said he needed somebody to play a gunman in a robbery scene. I said, do you need me to bring my gun? He said, yeah, I don't have any toy guns at home. I don't have no kids. What am I going to do with a toy gun somebody breaks in my house?
Yo, he had the gun, the mask, and the gloves, and some other shit we ain't seen in his backpack.
Right,
I
he
was
said-
embracing
like,
the
I was stuck with
role.
my backpack.
I was
No.
embracing the role, man. I was trying to get my Oscar for the video,
We see.
man.
And when people look at it, they be like, "Oh yeah, you do look like gunman number
He
2."
probably had some explosives just in case.
I couldn't get my hands on no C4. I was
See,
trying
whoa,
to get
whoa.
CP3 holding C4. Oh
They
my
said-
god.
They said there was a boat scene. I didn't know if he was blowing a boat up. I didn't know what. I'm an ex-boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see that video.
It's at the beginning of the show,
Yeah.
but I'll send Lady Antoinette the link and
I
she
think
can
I
send it
posted it on my
on your page.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro.
You can see him. He even run like a thug.
Is it?
Then they got the
Is it a licensed gun?
did something. I ain't gonna get caught though.
But it's a licensed registered gun.
Yeah.
So he says.
Right.
We've never seen the license.
Don't worry about all that.
Wait,
Don't worry about
wait.
all that. I say it's registered.
Just know it's a gun.
Yeah, it's registered.
We don't know
with
anybody's
the
or
state.
anything that's attached.
I didn't see no serial numbers. I ain't seen nothing.
That one don't come out the house.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh.
There's a cut.
Oh, there's a couple.
I used to do private security now. Come on, man.
What time?
But,
Huh?
but y'all shot the video. Everybody fine. No animals got hurt making it.
No
Nothing, right?
I made sure I
And
told
that's
everyone that the gun was empty, so there wasn't nothing to be worried about.
Let me tell y'all. Let me tell you.
cool.
The director of the video
Okay.
was so scared. He was like, "How about you just leave the clip? Just leave the clip
Just
out.
sit here.
I just didn't want
You look like you would pull the trigger for no reason. You look like a
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see this video.
Bop, 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 bop.
He did have a nice truck, and the video girl did look kind of nice.
See?
It's over. It's over.
But is the song any good?
The song
It's
fire.
the one at the beginning of the show.
It's the song we played at the beginning of the show. We had 5,400 views in just a week.
It's about money,
What's up?
and then we got real guns.
And then you got CP3 doing the Bionic Man run thug
That wasn't
run.
in slow motion. It was just on Instagram.
This is how he runs in real life.
Real gangsters don't run fast, man. Gangsters don't run, so they don't run.
I mean, that helps street cred because most people got fake props in their videos. He can say, "Yo, these are real guns."
Now Renegade can say, "Hey, look, I got goons for real."
That nigga.
I got goons for real.
Well, he knows if he called. Yeah,
That nigga.
got two
That.
There you go.
That nigga threw that girl down on the couch like it was like he was reliving her experience.
I was having a moment.
Uh-oh.
I had a flashback real quick. You know, we walked in. I mean, never mind.
Like at the beginning scene when they open up the door, it's like CP3 was like reliving life. Like, I've been here before.
It was funny when the people was walking by and thought we was really robbing the joint. They take our masks off. He's like, "No, we're just shooting the video."
And he spat off in the car.
I'm just saying. You want to know?
Oh, they saw your face. You ain't shoot him.
The gun was empty, man.
Yeah,
I told you I was
remember that
trying to
mask?
show.
He had that mask.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to.
Did you go back after the shoot?
Nah, I just didn't go back to the overland over
Oh, for real?
But you know what's going to happen when it's your nephew making music?
Yeah.
When he gets really, really big and he has rival MCs coming after him, they're going to dig up this podcast and they're going to clown him about borrowing guns from his uncle. That's not going to be good.
I would advise.
How you a gangster borrowing guns from your uncle with the podcast? They ain't going to like that.
Oh, you will get CP3.
You know, the uncle
I would advise him not to because he's actually a licensed carrier himself. But they can.
He wasn't on the video.
Yeah, but on the video, you know, he had enough sense not to bring his. CP.
Everyone doesn't think that.
It was
way.
the first football Sunday they decided to shoot a video on. I said, okay,
what does that got to do with you bringing?
It just played into everything. I wasn't in the right mind state. It was the first game of the season. I grabbed my pistol. I don't have a fake gun.
The first game of the season.
Yeah,
you gotta grab your pistol.
It just feels natural. What? It was against Philly.
Mo, when you watch football, do you grab your pistol?
I've been to Philly for a Redskins game before.
Okay. But you were, okay. I can agree with you on that part. However, you weren't in Philly. We were in DC.
I had a flashback, man. It was the first week of the season, Philly Redskins.
So you know what you in Philly?
I mean, it was just like the second nature. Let me grab it.
So what are you sipping on? Is that
some of that.
That's Sogies and some bullshit?
Yeah, Stoli and ice.
Some bullshit. Some bullshit.
You know the third
that's
drink, Ice House.
the 8%.
The 8% bullshit you sipping on?
Hey, look, I ain't feel like drinking Corona. I drink too much.
Ice House is the official third drink.
Yo, will y'all see if y'all can actually see what CBD looks like before the show? This nigga has on the gray cops white beaters, a blunt in his mouth, and a beer can in front of him. Like he about to beat his.
In the summer, remember he used to come in with the little slides.
Yeah.
Like, what is you doing?
That nigga look like he about to either beat his wife or work on somebody's car.
I had to change my tire this morning, goddammit. What? Shit, I had to work on my car a little bit.
What about last week and the week before that and the week before that?
All right, well, we ain't gonna keep you, but definitely hit Lady Internet up, and then we will definitely set something up. And like I said, I do Skype and he does Zoom, and so it doesn't matter how far you are. We'll set up and make a great show. Gary,
Janet know how to get me.
Yeah. But no, I need you to make sure you get that together.
Well, you know how to get me.
Yeah.
So we gonna
I handle my handle on my end. You know how to get me.
Okay.
okay. That's all we need.
I'll definitely set something up. That's for him anyway.
Right.
I try to promote him as much as I can.
Yo, and and,
That's what
and
we
and
do.
and honestly, we are here to promote stuff like that to help get his name out because there's gonna be
Hmm.
no greater feeling for me to sit here and to turn on ESPN one day and be like, "Yo, we interviewed that dude."
Mhm.
You,
That's what's up.
we interviewed that dude before he knocked the fuck out of somebody.
Mhm.
Like,
Hmm.
and honestly, that's all we want to see. Like for real, one thing about at the bar is yo, we joke and we play, but for real, we want to see all black people win.
Hmm.
Indeed.
And he's not a boring fighter. Out of 13 wins, 7 or 8 are knockouts.
Well,
So he's not one of those
you giving too
boring.
much away, son. You giving.
Right.
Wait for the conversation. You giving too much away.
You gotta let him tell us.
You gotta let them tell us. I don't even want to give it away. Because
All right, I'll be quiet.
conversation. If if if
My mouth
if,
is closed.
if he if he's half of the conversation that you just gave us, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope conversation.
Right.
I just put our website in there, Sports OTHB, into the live feed, so you can click on that. Check out our contest. You can see what we're about. Let you know when on some fluke shit. But we'd definitely love to have him on there for interview. I just talked to my boxing expert. He's already said he know about both of y'all. He would love to try to get an interview on
So
air with y'all. So yeah, we can definitely do something.
so we're gonna schedule him for 2 interviews, one for At the Bar Radio and then one for Sports on the Hill, definitely. All right. And
All right, this is strictly a sports show. Y'all do music. I heard because y'all talking about the music video. Y'all do music as well.
Right.
at,
It's two different
It's
shows.
two different shows. We're gonna do 2 different interviews. At the bar, we do everything. We do
You do everything.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
And
Sports on the
Hill
Hill.
is all DC, well, all sports in general. We cover DC teams, but we cover all
They
major
cover
sports.
all sports though.
So yeah, we definitely
Okay.
have when we had a boxing
So if you got some
conversation.
artists, holla at your boy.
Yeah, if you want to get some of his folks on, we could definitely do a Zoom interview and go from there. I got a couple of folks at the Sugar Ray Leonard gym out here that I was
Also too though, if Sports on the Hill, if you do have like a video or anything like that
Some footage.
or footage, they'll play it as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We play all videos. We chop it up. And hey, we do road trips. Just let us know what's good. I can jump on the road, see what's good, shoot some footage, and go from there.
Mo already know I'm always gonna pull up Mo.
Definitely.
You already know you got
Yeah.
Don't act.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
He said that when I pulled up on him though.
Okay. Before you get off the phone.
Oh boy.
Because he knows it's true.
Okay. Before you get off the phone, Mo, what's up with that?
Yo,
Cause he kind of threw a card out there. We gotta ask.
I'm listening.
Mo,
Mm-mm.
Mo, did I pull up on you?
What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Repeat it.
Did she pull up?
Yeah. She pulled up with the switchblade in the ice cream cone.
See, I knew it. Shit with a hot comb.
Whatever.
With a
It's
hot
not
comb
a
and a switchblade.
It's not a switchblade. I usually have a knife on me, but it's not a switchblade.
And I'm wrong for carrying a pistol. See?
Don't do
No, you wrong for going to the rap video with a real gun.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo.
Nobody said I was wrong that day for the video. Like, it was authentic when I did
They was looking at they were in shock.
Yo, you made the video really gangster.
Mo.
had 2 gunmen and 1 gun.
Gunman
Mo.
number 2.
Let me tell you the real shit.
Man,
If we would have offered him a non-real gun, he would have looked at me like, nigga, I got Mo.
I just gonna have 2 gunmen and 1 gun.
So, but
I didn't bring mine.
so if I would have offered you a fake or a fake gun, would you have took it?
No, because I had that ain't the point here. Y'all didn't offer me one, so it was good that I had mine. I'm coming from the be prepared angle, goddammit. Y'all ain't gonna change me.
This nigga just literally said no.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
You see, we gotta deal with it on a weekly basis, son.
They start this shit off.
I'm an angel. I don't know what y'all talking about.
We all do that.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, I'm gonna keep Janet posted. She gonna keep you posted. I got a semi-professional famous fighter, and I got an up-and-coming artist who is incredible that I'll introduce y'all to another time.
He got a video.
He has videos. He got songs. Yes.
So
I'll get.
So I'm gonna tell you like this:
I'm
if he has a video and he has a music, right, where it says the email address, just send it.
Send a video.
Okay.
Send both. Send both. We'll play it. Even before the interview. You ain't gotta wait for the interview, son. You got connected in here. The fact that you know Lady Antoinette, we gonna play this shit literally next week.
You know some people that know some people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just send it.
Not a problem.
Send it. My job is to support these up and coming artists, these entrepreneurs, these athletes, or whatever. My job is to support that. That's what we're here for. We're gonna have fun and we're gonna joke and we're gonna drink and talk shit.
Talk about CP3.
CP3 and his gun and his love life. But other than that, we're not talking about that. Well, we're gonna be talking about music and stuff like that. So send it. You ain't gotta wait, dog. Just send it.
I got you.
Hey, my man said, tell team Jawbreaker 150%. He said, you know what that means.
Tell what?
All right.
Team Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker 150%.
Yeah.
My nephew they call him 150. His father is 300.
Okay.
Jawbreaker Promotions is his promotion. So tell whoever you was talking to, one love.
Yo, y'all giving too much away before the interview. Y'all niggas gotta stop that shit. Tell that nigga he gotta stop that shit.
Look, I just had to show you, I got connections too.
I
just had to show you, I know some people.
So he was letting me. So he's basically letting me know on the DL, yo.
You know somebody that
I checked up on it. So if you don't know what I'm about to say, you ain't for real, my brother. Nah, that's my nephew.
Dog, I love this conversation.
His information is legit.
Yo, send me the music and the link, dog. Email it to me.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
And then I'll talk to you later and make sure we set that up.
All right, no problem.
And then,
y'all enjoy y'all evening. I'll call y'all another Sunday and chop it up.
One more thing though before you get off the line. So we'll
right.
do 2 interviews for your nephew that boxes, then we're gonna do another interview for your artist.
All right.
Guaranteed. I kind of know the nigga that owns that owns the bar.
And I kind of own a nigga that own the studio.
Y'all kind of know the nigga.
I kind of know the nigga.
I kind of know the nigga. You know, he's kind of real cool.
Maybe a little bit.
I kind of know the nigga. His acronym is 151.
That nigga know me since I came out my mom.
Okay.
That was
that's really graphic. That's really graphic. Oh my God, the thoughts.
What?
I'm in a different place right now.
Lady Antoinette, you gotta take over the show. He just grossed me out.
Right. But thanks, Mo. Thanks for calling in.
No problem.
Okay.
Anytime for you.
Yeah. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you didn't answer yesterday. But
I see you at the next cookout. We gonna talk.
Ooh.
All right.
Jabs.
She pulled that switchblade out.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Have me a plate ready.
Ooh.
Janet.
Ooh.
Good night, y'all. Peace out.
Government.
I know, right? All right, so CP3.
Yes,
all right.
Yes,
How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty damn good right about now.
He got sweat on his nose. His eyes are closed.
I'm winning by 33 points in fantasy.
Yo, first of all, I'll tell you like this. Yo, whenever the phone rings, that shit's always a lie. This nigga be sweating like shit.
I was shooting. I heard
He started sweating.
Dog, we didn't do the announcement of if you have a baby.
Right. We didn't give out the number to your girl.
Man, somebody might have seen the show last week, man. I've got to call in this week.
So, but honestly, I love it. This is what I love about what Lady Antoinette brings, because she brings this type of, she's had two call-ins and just different type of funness and different type of energy. And now we're going to schedule with one of the best boxers out there right now.
Announce this so first they can't be calling on the spur.
Niggas, stop being scared. Stop being scared.
They wanted to call in to weigh in on the conversation that we had. That's what people supposed to do.
They need to
Yep.
They need to whistle before.
Whistle? How you gonna do that?
Nigga,
Just because you scared, that's a personal
nigga, if you
problem.
scared, say you scared.
Right.
Man, sometimes I be scared.
Sometimes I be
I'm
scared.
scared.
We know this.
Yeah, we know this.
Your head popped up real fast.
Y'all niggas start.
I was sharing.
Y'all niggas start sweating for no
I was
reason.
sharing the show.
He was like,
And then he said, "Oh, I was worried." Like he was sitting up there.
The funny-
he started talking.
The
and I
funny
was
thing
like,
is though, like I can actually see the number, so I knew it wasn't the 20. It wasn't a number that would know you.
Alright.
So it wasn't a number that knew me. So it could. I was like, okay, so this probably be one of Janet people.
mhm.
But
I knew they be spoofing numbers and shit.
it
So you really think that
It was a
some
Florida
girl
number.
Call here? Nah, it's a
no,
that's
it was on that
In my
The
past
Jersey
days,
number.
Jersey. Okay, Jersey.
I kind of told them that don't come for me because it wouldn't turn out. So some of them might have some fear. So they might block me.
So you threaten
I'm
people.
done.
I mean,
I'm
in
done.
my past,
I'm
yes,
done.
I did.
So-
because there was some things I
Why
did.
you threatening these?
So
people?
so
It was some things that
so Super Thug.
Right.
I'm gonna leave this up to you.
What?
Do you want to go into the presidency or do you want me to play a video?
Let's play a video first.
Get yourself together.
Yeah, I need to get myself together.
Cause you sweating real
It's
hard.
about to get bad. Yeah, I need to balance myself out real quick. before the
Balance yourself
Yeah,
out.
before the alcohol
Oh my
take over.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to do.
We can play.
We about to play so and so video, and then we gonna talk about it. So whoever sent me this video,
Veronica.
Veronica Gonzalez, we about to play your video, and then we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the song. We're gonna talk about the video. Deal with it,
Pretty much.
cause I haven't screened this video, so
Yeah, we're gonna screen it right now.
we're gonna play this shit right now.
So you want to hear it, you're going to talk about it. We'll be back.
Veronica, Cuban Link.
Girl, G, vente conmigo.
Veronica,
Come with
Veronica. It's Veronica. Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdido. Él ya no te sabe querer.
Vente conmigo. Come with me. Vente conmigo. Come with me. Come with me. Can't you see we're meant to be? Give me a love, just one shot to make you mine. Show you to love you and blow your mind. Tú eres mío, yo soy tuya. A love so divine.
Yeah. Show me the love, yeah. You always think you love me, yeah. Show me the love, yeah. Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdido. Él ya no te sabe querer. Chiquitica, vente conmigo, pa' poder acariciarte tu piel, darte besitos de cabeza hasta el ombligo. Ven conmigo, olvídate de él. Ay, olvídate de él. So baby, are you gonna come with me? Ven, mami, let me set you free. I need to know right now, are you down to ride or die? Ride da 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 da.
You're the one for me. Boy, papi, I'ma follow your lead. And I'ma hold you down till the day I die. Cause you're my guy, my ride
I bet your man can't do it like that. No cap, still at 24 karat gold Mac. Let's throw back rapper that'll give you no slack. Hold that, I'ma freak you till your eyes roll back. And have your toes tapping like a ballerina when you up in my arena. Give you that vitamina, make you proud to be Latina. And change your whole demeanor, it'll have you feeling leaner. From the way you talk to the way that you caminas. Word of Selena, I've been dreaming of you, even you do. So we can do what we've been meaning to do. Yes, us two, no one else needs to be in the crew. Up in the mountaintop together, overseeing the view. Am I being a fool? And believing that you love me and always thinking of me. Girl, why don't you just leave? It must be a reason, don't hush me. You told me to trust you, now trust me. Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdido. Él ya no te sabe querer. Chiquitica, vente conmigo pa' poder acariciarte tu piel, darte besitos de cabeza hasta el ombligo. Ven conmigo, olvídate de él.
Are you ready for the music review?
All right.
So, I will tell you this, and I'm gonna go. Veronica Gonzalez. Music wise, that shit was good. Banging. I enjoyed it. Visual wise, I thought it could be better. I don't like the little. I've never been a fan of gray spots, that gray effect in music videos. It reminds me of 1990, and we're in 2020.
What's wrong with 1990?
Nigga, we're in 2020.
But sometimes
Yeah. When you give your opinion, you can say what you want.
It can give a nice
it's just because
vibe.
yeah, it's with him because you throw me off sometimes because I get that old school feel from you, but sometimes because I forgot who you are, you're more new school than old school, but you still
No, that's not correct. That's not correct. That's not correct.
Let me finish. But you incorporate the old school into the new school.
I incorporate
better than
I incorporate music in general because and I view music in different eras.
Yeah.
So it can be a hot song from a 20-year-old. I may not like it, but if it's hot, it's hot.
So you can make that separate. You can make that distinction. I'm not able to make that distinction. Yeah.
So that's one of the things.
Yeah.
So when I listened to this joint, I had a good feel to it.
Yeah.
I fuck with the joint. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the joint. And I'll probably play it again. Visually, it didn't really do it for me. However, I think it's a great song. And I think it has potential. And I like people that send me their bangers. I think this is a banger, and I think it's pretty cool. So if you're going to send me music, understand something. I'm going to review. Dog, if you email me your shit, we're going to review it live on air. And if you send me a B-side cut, I'm going to tell you, regardless of what the other two people tell you, I'll be like, yo, that shit sound like a B-side cut to me.
There's no cut, no chase for a reason.
Yeah, 151 straight with no chaser, son. That's my motto. So, I'm going to go to Lady Antoinette. How you feel about it?
I liked it. I like the representation. Got a Latina coming on here.
She did a thing. I love the reggaeton vibe.
Yeah, we don't normally have that, but that's cool.
Correct.
I like the collab between her and the gentleman. He has a familiar voice. I liked it. It wasn't really anything distinct about him, but it definitely helped the song, and it was just a good collab between the two of them.
Definitely.
And as far as the video, I feel the same way about you. I didn't really. It wasn't polished.
Yeah, I think the video didn't match how good the song was.
Right. It wasn't polished like something that the song was great, and it's something you could vibe to, but the video
was all right.
Something that you would play often.
Yeah,
it was an amazing video.
It was all right.
Nonetheless, you can always agree to a video.
Yeah.
I did catch at the end it says rest in peace, Big Pun. So I like that too.
Ooh.
I like
okay, we gonna give an extra point for that. We gonna give one of my favorites, so I gotta give an extra point for that.
Yeah, but Veronica, I thought it was a good song.
Definitely.
It's something that you can vibe to, and I can see that on my playlist.
Yes, CP3.
All right, as an old school head watching that video, I have an opposite. I got that fabulous feel to the video with the cutting and some of the visual, and I liked it. I'm an old school dude. I thought the video was cool. I think that I'm not gonna sit there spoiled by the folks that we know that can do, quality videos. Not saying the folks that did your video wasn't quality, but different folks do different things, and we've been exposed to different things that maybe y'all not haven't been able to. So I'm not going to say I enjoyed the video, the little bits that I saw. I'm gonna go back and check out the whole thing. But I was always a fan of the cut and paste and the quick video and the solid color black background. Even though I'm colorblind, I don't know what color it was. But it's still, to me, it was visually appealing. The song, to me, I don't speak foreign language. I wish I did, because it sounded like y'all was speaking some real shit. I'm gonna see if I can put a translator on my phone or something to figure out what y'all was saying. But the beat was hot. I was in here grooving to it. I might not know what you were saying, but I felt the passion, the love in the song. So I think it's, like I say, I'm different. He has the musician, producer.
No, but first of all, don't discredit it, because one, you're a beat producer.
True.
So, and here's the thing, my opinion is my opinion.
Yeah, but you have a different eye.
But no. But here's the thing, my opinion doesn't make me right. It's just my opinion.
No, true.
So I want you don't gotta sugarcoat your opinion to make my opinion look good. If you disagree with what I said, by all means, just say.
No, it's just the fact that I'm giving you credit because you have more experience in the game. I'm in the game, but you have more knowledge you teach me stuff all the time.
Yeah, they don't need all that shit though.
I'm just giving y'all why this show the way it is. I get a lot of compliments on the show that how good it is, and they love the vibe that we have, because we're some real motherfuckers. And I know some stuff that he don't know. He knows some stuff that I don't know. Lady Anthony, some stuff that we don't know, especially about the government stuff. You're gonna find out later offline. But we all learn from each other, and I don't have no problem giving him props. And this goes to what he was speaking about before, about in the black community, about us uplifting each other and trying to make us better. We have no problem giving each other compliments. We might not agree all the time, but I know the insight and knowledge that he has. I know that I'm trying to get to where he is in this aspect. So
I don't discredit your music taste neither, because
no doubt.
When you say, "Well, I have an old school vibe," and I just like, that's your taste.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna always introduce different types of music. That's the premise of the show.
No doubt. That's why I love it. That's why I love it.
But that's the dynamic of the show.
Yeah, I wouldn't hear nowhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think right there is the thing. So I just don't want you to be apologetic for your opinion, or to come off like your opinion is any less than what it is, because I value your opinion.
No doubt. I appreciate
that.
I appreciate that.
That's all I'm just really saying.
But I think it's a good song. I'm coming from just from the producer aspect, making beats. I liked it. I would love to maybe do a video myself for the joint, but. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good song, and the folks that speak the language probably think it's a banger too, even though I don't know what they were saying, but it was still a banger.
But you like the beat though, Mr. Beat Man.
Yeah, I love beats. So the bass line was hot.
Definitely. I'm gonna tell you like this. Definitely, I'm gonna play whether I like the video or not. I thought it was a good song. I'm definitely gonna play the video again because I thought it was hot. I like her vibe. Shout out to the BBWs, because she was doing it for the BBWs,
and the Latinas.
And the Latinas. I thought that was dope. At the same time, I'll tell you like this. We had many instances where we could have made money. And even the day of money, the original dude who was supposed to shoot it didn't come through. And when I said, well, don't worry about it, I got a camera, I could do it, my partner responded to me and said, no, nigga, we getting a professional. When you have something that good, and after watching the video of Money, when you have something as good as a song, you gotta put you gotta put the time into it. I think that song deserves a better video. So and that's what I'm really saying. I think it's a good song. If it was a low budget song and we had a low budget video, I'd be like, okay, that's cool. But that song was so good, I think it deserves a better video. That's just my personal opinion.
I gotta say, I enjoyed shooting. That was my first, video shoot. I know a couple of folks that's in the game, and the photography, the modeling, and all of that stuff. But it was actually fun. Like I said, even though it was on the first football Sunday of the year.
Nigga, get off that.
I'm just saying, as a non-sports person, don't ever do that again. That was a tough decision. You got so many people's schedules you gotta work around.
Dog, you got.
And in life,
let me tell you something. So you watch the football. You could either watch the football game, or you could have 5,400 people watched that video with you in it.
Well, I actually did both because I was streaming on my phone.
Exactly, nigga.
I'm just saying.
Yes,
Future
gunman
reference,
number 2. Nobody was gonna keep you from your game.
Well, put some respect on my name, nigga, and don't do it on the goddamn.
Well, they did. You're gunman number 2. Calm down.
but all I'm saying is like this. I think the video was, like I said, I thought the song was dope. I think the video should have matched the song.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can't do that. But when you can, make sure you do. But once again, I do appreciate it because we always say, "Send me a banger."
It was a good song.
Exactly, it was a banger.
And her toot in the I will say her toot in the video though, I liked it.
Yeah.
And she was prancing around and she was good with it, but it was just the quality
of the video. I think the quality of the video could have been a little bit better. It looked like it was shot in 720 instead of 1080p or 4K.
That's what I was saying. That we're
so but here's the thing. I look at it from a different aspect because of where I am in musically.
Exactly. Right.
And I look at it because I've shot videos. I look at it because I manage an artist. I look at it because I have a camera.
And you shoot it.
And I was gonna say I have a camera, so I understand as well.
So you have a particular.
So
right, but that means that we also know the quality that was put in place. If you have a song and you mix it well, it's a difference, right?
True. I thought the song was mixed well.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But to a novice,
right? But
doesn't know to look for those
novice
things.
They might not notice whether the song is mixed well
or
not.
If we don't
put it into it, you need to put it into the video.
But if we don't tell them, how will they know?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And that's all. Like I said, honestly, I'm gonna play the video again. I like the song. I like the Latina feel. I thought it was dope. I like the reggae tone feel. I thought, I love hip hop. I love R&B. So it gave me both, And then on top of that, it has an international market. And it was good. And when you do empowerment, honestly, shout out to the BBWs because when you have an artist who like Lizzo and all these other people who put on and show we can be fun and we can be sexy, and whether the world agrees with it or not, it's still cool.
Right.
And
she's speaking to a certain demographic.
Yes. So I thought that was dope.
You said what?
I know some dudes that like big girls.
You are one of them?
Not necessarily.
You're not necessarily. I'm telling you now.
I know it's always. I mean, I don't discriminate, but it's always some skinny dudes like the big.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because it's a lot of difference in having sex with a big girl versus having a skinny girl.
True.
And you can do a lot more. You may think you can do a lot of things with a skinny girl, but you can do a lot more things with a big girl that you can't do with a skinny girl.
You gotta delve into that more because I beg to differ on this point.
I mean, a big girl could take a better pounding than a skinny girl. I can tell you that now.
I have to strongly disagree on that one.
You only had one big girl according to you, so how can you strong?
So
how can you strongly disagree?
Thick girls, not big girls.
Okay, but he said big girls.
But there's a thin distinction between big girls and thick girls depending on what your weight class is.
So you saying a skinny girl can take a better pounding from you?
In my experience, and all the skinny girls that I've been with, and all the big girls that I've been with.
You're unbalanced though.
How is it unbalanced?
Because you prefer one.
No, I've actually had more thick girls than skinny girls.
That's not what you ever said, bro.
No, I've had more.
You saying some different shit today.
No, I've had.
The liquor run in your mouth today, nigga. The liquor speak out your speaking now. Preach, brother.
I've had fun with small girls, but I've had majority more thick girls.
He was specifically speaking about BBW.
Yeah, but for him to discredit the small girls, I have to object.
Right, but you can't object if you
ain't never had now.
Deal with BBWs.
But I have to stand up for the small.
But you say you don't deal with them.
That's great. However,
That's what I'm standing
you
up
don't.
for.
But you say you don't deal with them.
You
No,
don't
the small ones
have.
I have some dealings with.
But
the
you
small
you say you don't deal with the big ones.
Yeah, but I'm trying to give the small
But
women.
what
I'm trying
we're
to,
saying is,
uh-huh.
he can compare. How can you compare if you're not dealing with BBW?
But I'm speaking for the small. I'm not talking about it.
You talking some bullshit then.
We're talking about the difference between
because
the two.
he shut
In
down
his
on
experience.
I understand. That's why I'm standing up for the
But
small
you
ones
don't
because
have that experience.
But he's
Ooh,
not
ooh,
experienced with the
ooh.
small
But
ones.
you
So I'm
don't.
talking
Whoa.
But I'm
Slow
talking
your
about
roll.
the
Slow your
small
roll,
ones.
Sinner. What did you just say?
I'm talking about the small
No.
ones.
Repeat what you just said.
What about?
What did you just
had
say?
a bad experience and
Who told you that?
You just said.
And when in
No,
what
you didn't say
conversation?
bad.
In what conversation did I say I had a bad experience with a small chick?
But excuse me, I assumed that.
Yeah.
Why did you assume?
Because I was wrong.
Okay then.
Hey, I have no problem admitting I was wrong.
He said.
From the interpretation that I took from it, so I took the interpretation wrong. I have no
Right.
problem with that.
He was just speaking on his experiences. He didn't say one was worse than the other.
Okay, well,
Anything like that. But
I
even
apologize, my
if
good
even
sir.
if he did, that's his experience, not yours.
I know, but I'm just going to give a counterpoint to his experience
Okay.
that maybe he had a bad one, but there are some good ones.
I never
Oh,
had.
it could be, but at